The Democratic Alliance Federal Council chairperson Helen Zille has issued a stern warning to President Cyril Ramaphosa that if he reshuffles his cabinet and shows DA ministers the door, it will mark the end of the government of national unity. Zille was speaking in an interview with the SABC News and said, "We have a coalition agreement that we have a specific number in the cabinet, less than it should have, but indeed we do have a specific number. If Ramaphosa does that, it's his choice to end the GNU, simple as that." The Democratic Alliance joined the GNU after the African National Congress failed to garner enough support to govern alone during last year's general elections. The Blue Party has 6 ministers and 6 deputy ministers in the government of national unity. Zille's remarks come amid calls from ANC members urging ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa to take action against the DA after it did not support the passage of the 2025 national budget. However, on Tuesday, it was reported that the ANC National Working Committee has decided to maintain its working relationship with the DA in the government of national unity. This decision comes despite the intense opposition related to the recently approved 0.5 VAT increase proposed by the National Treasury, which has sparked significant backlash, particularly from opposition parties. The ANC-led government managed to pass the budget with the controversial VAT hike through support from other smaller parties, including those outside the government of national unity, such as Action SA. As calls grow for Ramaphosa to fire the DA from the GNU, Zille said if he takes the decision to put DA cabinet ministers, it will signal the end of the government of national unity, and said, well, that will be his signal that it is the end of the government of national unity, and then he will have to put a 10-party coalition. Good luck with it. When asked how the ministers who voted against the budget could continue to work and implement programs that will be funded by the budget they opposed, Zille said the Blue Party had always called for one thing: renegotiating the budget. It's simple. We have said that they have to negotiate the budget and agree to our terms. We have terms on the table, all of which are entirely rational. All those terms are designed to do one thing: kickstart growth and get jobs, which is the most basic thing for us to do if we want a budget in future. Zille argued that the DA does not want the country to go bankrupt. She said if the party had not insisted on those terms, they would not have been doing their job. When pressed with another question on whether it makes sense for DA cabinet ministers who rejected the budget to remain in the government of national unity and implement programs funded by the budget, they had strongly opposed. Zille said, well, of course, because the bottom line is that we were supposed to enter into a sufficient consensus agreement on the budget with the ANC. The African National Congress went behind our back and fooled Action SA and a few other parties that they could reassess the VAT increase before the end of this month. Obviously, they can't do that. Zille claimed that Action SA, which is led by Herman Mashaba and other opposition parties outside the GNU, were fooled into backing the budget passage, and said, we said that can't happen, and so we basically said, bring in these economic reforms, allow a spending review, do regulatory review, kickstart growth, and where it's totally rational and reasonable. If we did not do that, the country and the international community, especially the unemployed South Africans, would have every reason to be angry with us. The party has since filed an Asian court application at the Western Cape High Court to interdict the implementation of the 0.5 value-added tax increase. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.